Welcome to Packmates, a podcast about Magic the Gathering Limited. Today we're going to do a guide on the Dimir deck. We're going to tell you which cards I think fit best in the deck and kind of what the deck is all about. Today we're going to look at commons and uncommons. First up we have our Signposts with Curious Cadaver. This is a 3/1 flyer that's recursive. Course to Kill is a very good removal spell because it takes their creature and gives it Death Touch. Dimir I think is about control and collecting evidence. Next up, we're going to get into the uncommons that I think are good in Dimir. First up for uncommons, we have Push Pull. This is a very good removal spell that goes into your graveyard as an 8 CMC when you need to collect evidence. Eliminate the Impossible will be good at stalling them and investigating. Exit Specialist is a very good uncommon that will give you huge tempo and prolong the game, which is exactly what we want. Forensic Researcher will be very good for untapping our lands, providing us some mana, and tapping down their creatures to help prolong the game. Fester Leech is the best one-drop in the format at common and uncommon in my opinion. It will be very good at getting cards into our graveyard as well as blocking those disguise creatures. Leering Onlooker is a 1/3 flyer that has synergy even if we mill it. Long Goodbye is a very solid removal spell that will help us kill those disguise creatures. Soul Innervation is also solid removal that will occasionally drain them when we collect evidence. Next up, we have some of the commons that I think go best in Dimir. First up, we have Murder, just a great removal spell. Slice from Shadows gets around Ward by not being able to be countered. Extract a Confession will be a solid collect evidence card, and just solid even when we don't have the evidence early. Dramatic Accusation is fine. We'd rather have spells that go into our graveyard, but this will do in a pinch. Crime Stopper Sprite will be very good if we can put stun counters on things and tap them. Out Cold is very good against disguised creatures. Unauthorized Exit goes with Reasonable Doubt. If we miss our counter opportunity, we can always return it to their hand. And don't forget, we can suspect their creature to make it not be able to block. Bubble Smuggler is fine early and late. Cold Case Cracker will be a solid flyer that gets in quite often, and when it dies, lets us draw a card. Unscrupulous Agent is a solid 2-drop because it disrupts their hand. And Rot Farm Mortipede will be very good at changing our life total and getting attacks through whenever we collect evidence. Next up, we have our multicolored cards. We're going to start off with Fairy Snoop, which is everything we're trying to do in this deck. Put cards in our graveyard, draw cards, and block forever. Shady Informant and Granite Witness are fine cards, and Sanguine Savior will help us get attacks through and gain some life. These cards can all be played without splashing for their disguise cost. That's it for the Dimir guide. Thanks for watching. If there's any cards you think I missed, please put them in the comments. And we'll see you guys later.